Yo, man. Yo, hit that subscribe button and become a member of Jane Keeping It Real. And also, hit that bell notification button, so you will know when I hit new videos up so you can follow. Thanks. Net neutrality, I know I'm pushing it. It ends next week. It basically ends June 11th. Basically, he asked me, could I talk about it? He was saying, hey James, I would love the video, but can you do a net neutrality video? Net neutrality is a great thing that keeps the internet balanced, but the FCC voted to remove it. You have probably already heard this. Net neutrality would end June 11th. A lot of states is making a law to enforce net neutrality in their states. Yeah, I was shocked to notice this, but yeah, this guy, who is a crook. He is a crook. When you ever thought that the government would ever be corrupt? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's always been corrupt, but they was doing it in a sneaky way, but very sneaky way. Now, they basically showing the world they sneaky. For Trump and his administration to this guy, I'm not going to even try to pronounce his name. It's a crook. When Trump put him head of the FCC, basically, right off the bat, everybody say this guy gonna ruin the internet. He's a crook. And you gotta realize, the Republicans was waiting 8 years to get back in control. And now you see what happens when you put Republicans totally in control. Now, I can't remember this comment somebody was saying, but they say black people were voting Democrats since they can vote. See, that's how stupid comments people use. Normally, black people vote Republicans. And it changes. It changed by the time Ronald Reagan got in office. Or it was Reagan when Republicans switched over to big business and corporation and wealthy people. Then when black people switch over to Democrats. But anyway, you see corrupt in the government and it's corrupt in the FCC. And this guy this guy basically all for big business. Net neutrality, pushing that name, is a principle of the internet that treats all data on the internet the same and not discriminate or charge differently by user content's website, platform, application, types of attract, equipment, or method of communication. For instance, under these principles, internet service providers are unable to intentionally block, slow down, or charge money to specific websites and online content. This is sometimes enforced through government mandates. Basically what this is, you got internet providers like Comcast, Sprint, um, um, Verizon, and some other companies, they do not supposed to slow your internet down. You know, say like this the first of the month, and your internet started, and then they slow it down, and they can't they can't charge you so much. You could go to any website you want to go to. They don't supposed to block it. That's when they made this net, I'm talking about this internet neutrality mandate in. And you get a lot of big business and in these internet service providers would love to charge you a whole lot more than what they can charge you. Would love to slow your content down, control different platforms. Basically what it is, to me, is like they trying to take the power, the voices from the people so they can control it. And you have this guy, this I can't pronounce his name, Paula, whatever his name is, who want to put the power in it, internet provider. Or he can make a statement, say this will help the internet, which is not going to help the internet. It's a lie. And one lady who was on the board for the FCC, she was saying how it done got corrupt. This guy came in and corrupt the FCC. But you do have some states know that it's wrong to kick out this mandate. And what they basically doing, they start their own state law to force net neutrality to stay in. And the FCC upset about it, but it's just a temporary fix until the government, the Senate, and the House get together to overturn this law that this guy put in. One state, basically, if I can pull it up real quick. Okay, come on here, hello. Okay, see this, here we go. One state that forced the law is California. California Democrat had drafted a bill to bar internet service providers such as Comcast, AT&T, and Verizon for playing favorites with online content, mirroring the 2015 net neutrality rule under President Obama Federal Communication Commission, FCC. SB 822 was introduced in January, passed through 3 committee on restricted party line vote with the unanimous support of Democrats and was approved by the Senate on May the 30th on a 23-12 vote, with all ayes vote coming from Democrats and all nay from Republicans. See, this is what I'm telling you about Republicans, man. They all about big business, corporations, and the wealthy people. This is not Abraham Lincoln Republicans no more. It's not. And I got so many people talk about, why you vote Democrat, Democrats this, Democrat that. Well, why should we vote Republicans? And I had some idiot say that all black people don't have to vote Democrats. No, you don't. We do not have to vote Democrat all the time. But why vote Republicans when they all about big business and they all about corporations? You look at all the laws they put in and look what they're doing now. How do it favor this nation? Because guess what? Corporations getting richer, the rich getting richer, the top 1% is getting richer, and while we getting poor. Well, you had a president putting all these tariffs against these countries, but he didn't realize they can put tariffs back against us. So guess what? When you buy your food, it can be higher than what it is now. It's it's more money coming out of our pocket, but our check ain't getting bigger. And then you have some states, and I don't know all the states, but you got states like California. No, it's not right. It's not right. But you have people like California here who basically saying this is not right. We're not allowing this. That these internet providers, and oh yeah, they going to charge you more money. They going to charge more money. They going to hurt your pocket. I think New York is one state. I'm trying to see what states. It's not showing me any states that basically, I don't see. I just see say California, but I'm not seeing that all the states that basically vote against the FCC. I'm trying to see. All I see is California. I think it was New York was another state, but they're not showing the states. So let's see. But to me, this is the problem with the government today. It's too much corruption. It's too much people who all they care about is getting money in their pocket, money in their rich business friends' pocket. But they're not worried about us as a people. We as a people is not their concern. And then when I do videos like this, I got so much people try to hit me up. Well, you see me looking down. I'm still trying to find all the states that I'm still trying to find the states that have the net, passed the bill. Washington. Okay, I find something here. Washington, the state of Washington was the first state that passed, that went against the FCC and stuff. Okay. This was, it was supposed to be officially in April the 22nd, really. But Washington State was the first state that passed the bill. They got right here, Washington will be the first state in the nation to provide open internet. Okay, yeah, see, Washington was one state. Oregon. Oregon is another state. Um, like I said, California just joined and stuff. Montana, New York, and New Jersey also been other states because they know this is not right. And like I say, this guy who, man, soon when Trump put him head of the FCC, the first thing everybody jump and say, this guy is corrupt. This guy, he's a asshole. He gonna destroy the internet. So, I would hope Maryland join the states that block this bill that coming in. I hope the government would come in and do it because the simple fact is you had some Senate officials trying to put this bill through, but you got Mitch McConnell. He won't put it to the floor. I'm gonna tell you, there's a lot of bills that not only Democrats but some Republicans put on, like the one to stop Robert Mueller to get fired. Mitch McConnell won't put it to the floor. And who more corrupt other than Trump? It's Mitch McConnell. It's no other one. Trump is the most corrupt person in the government. You have Pence, number 2, with his fake religion belief. Believe me, this guy, I've been raised in a Christian home, okay? Pierce is a fake Christian. And I'm telling somebody, I'm not putting myself, I'm saved, sanctified through the Holy Ghost, but my mother was. My father was saved. I got a lot of friends who saved and into the church. But what's his name, Mike Pierce? I don't even know the vice president. I just know his name Pierce. He's a fake Christian. He's that Christian that corrupt, who like money above God, but use God's name to benefit him. So you got Trump, you got Pierce, you got Paul Ryan, you got Mitch McConnell, dumb, default, corrupt guys. And there's a lot of people that's corrupt in there. Even this guy, the head of the FCC, he's corrupt. Cause soon he got in there, people was like, this guy is corrupt. This guy is a jackass. This guy gonna ruin the internet. For years he was trying to ruin the internet, and Obama put the mandate in the FCC. So now you might have whoever your internet provider, say you're paying $50 a month for internet. They might charge you $100 a month, and you might find out you can't go to some sites. You might have to pay for it. So tell me what you think about this. Don't know too much about it. Try to say a little thing about it, but I want you people to know that next week, that he said next week is the it is the end of internet as we know it. I already noticed. I got Comcast, Affinity, and I already know my internet is slowing down. Even on the phone, it slow downs on the phone. So they already starting to slow your internet down. I have a meter I have a meter. I don't want to put, I got time to put up my phone that I can check the speed of my internet. So it's an app you can use, and wherever your internet provider, you put it in, and they show you the speed. Write it down. When your first cycle start, write your speed down, and every week write your speed down and watch it goes down, 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 down more. So they're already doing it. So now, if it is in next week, neutrality in next week, you can really see your internet slow down, but they're going to charge you more, and you might not even go to some sites. They might not let you go to Facebook till you pay a charge to go to Facebook. So tell me what you think in the comment section. Get myself ready to get work. Like and share the video. Peace.